I shouldn't have been there. The swings moved on their own, and from the depths of the ball pit, a tiny voice hissed, "Go home." I didn't. It started as a dare, a stupid idea I couldn't resist. The McDonald's had been closed for nearly a decade, abandoned after the town built a bigger, shinier location across the highway. Everyone said it was creepy, but I wanted to see it for myself. I wanted to film it, see if the old play area still stood. The night was unusually still. Too still. The streetlights flickered weakly, casting broken patches of yellow on the cracked asphalt. Gravel crunched under my sneakers as I climbed the cracked chain-link fence, heart pounding. The back door groaned as I pushed it open. The smell hit me immediately. Mold, grease, and something metallic, like old blood. The dining area was frozen in time, tables stacked, chairs upside down. The faint smell of fries lingered in the corners. It was alive in a way that made my skin crawl. And then I saw it. Eerie. The tubes, the slides, even the swings. One swing moved slightly, squeaking in a rhythm that made my chest tighten. "Go home." I spun around. No one. The voice came again, almost pleading. "Go home." And then I saw a shadow flitting across the far side of the slide. Too fast, too deliberate. I edged closer to the ball pit. Each step made the floorboards groan under me, echoing through the empty space. The whispers came again, louder now. "Go home. Leave, before it sees you." I saw a hand, a tiny, pale hand gripping the edge of the pit. My breath caught. It vanished instantly. A cold breeze swept past me. Then came the dragging sound. Soft thuds of tiny feet running across the ceiling or through the tunnels, and shadows moving just out of my flashlight's reach. Stay. Stay. Pee. Slides. Something emerged from the top, crouched, moving unnaturally, tilting its head at impossible angles. It slid silently down, vanished before it reached the bottom. My instinct screamed to leave. And then, the voice a growl, childlike, everywhere at once. "Don't leave. Primera, traene." Crashing through the tunnels, the swings squealing violently. The ball pit, it erupted, balls flying like they had a mind of their own. Stay, stay. I barely made it out, slamming the door behind me. But even in the parking lot, I could see the top of the place structure. Moving, watching, waiting. I couldn't stop thinking about it. The next evening, I returned, just to record from outside. But curiosity won. The back door, unlocked. The smell was stronger. Acrid, burnt rubber, old grease. The swings were still, but shadows flitted along the walls. Figures crouched, darting behind tables, and whispers layered, overlapping echoed around me. Stay. Don't leave. It sees you. I tried to run, but something small and twisted appeared. Pale, faceless, eyes impossibly large, sliding across the floor like liquid shadow. I stumbled, tripping over chairs. The lights flickered. 10 went out. Pitch black. I could feel them surrounding me. Tiny hands, laughter, scraping against metal tubes. Stay. Come play. Forever. I fought my way out. The shadowy figure pointed at me, whispering, "You shouldn't have come back." I ran. Slamming the door. Into the night. I haven't been back since. But the memory follows me. I hear the creak of swings in my apartment, hollow laughter in empty hallways. Sometimes I think it was imagination, but the bruises on my arms, the scratches, they weren't. The last time I drove past the McDonald's, the play area was gone. I think But the swing, eat, Mobeth, and that tiny voice whispered through broken glass, "See you soon." The place never sleeps, and I know they've been waiting for me all along. I didn't expect anyone or anything to be inside, but when I opened the freezer, frost-covered fingerprints appeared on the glass, as if someone or something was trapped and watching me. It was supposed to be a simple exploration. The McDonald's had been closed for years, its signage faded and peeling, the windows caked with grime and dust. Everyone in town avoided it, claiming it was haunted or cursed, but I didn't believe in that. I was curious. I wanted to see what had been left behind. The night was bitterly cold. Wind whipped dead leaves across the cracked parking lot. I parked my car a safe distance away and studied the building through the weak glow of the streetlights. A side panel at the back had been pried open. It was my way in. Inside, the air was thick with mold, grease, and something metallic that made my stomach turn. The dining area was eerily intact. Tables stacked, chairs turned upside down, ketchup dispensers coated in years of dust. The storage area was at the back, past the old kitchen. I remembered stories of people sneaking in before finding broken boxes of toys, expired ingredients. Nothing ominous, yet as I approached the freezer, a chill rolled over me that had nothing to do with the outside air. The walk-in freezer was massive, its metal door dented and coated in frost. I tapped the handle lightly. It didn't budge. Then I saw it, a smudge on the glass, frost-covered and shaped like a small handprint. My heart skipped. Another print appeared below it. Something was pressing their hands against the glass from inside. A low creak echoed from the freezer door. Subtle but deliberate. I leaned in, pressing my forehead to the glass. My reflection was pale, ghostly in the beam of my flashlight. And then I noticed another reflection behind me. A tiny, pale outline that disappeared when I spun around. I stepped back, telling myself it was frost or condensation. But the air around the freezer was colder than anything outside. Biting through my jacket, I circled the storage area, flashlight sweeping over rusted shelving and discarded crates. Every surface was coated in dust, yet the freezer remained pristine, frost glimmering unnaturally. Then I heard ether soft tapping, faint at first, coming from inside the freezer. Fingernails drumming against metal. My stomach nodded. I swallowed hard. "Hello." My voice sounded hollow. No answer. Only a whisper from the freezer. "Help." The door rattled. Tiny, icy handprints slid down the glass, forming shapes like distorted faces. The scraping of metal along the shelves echoed. Shadows moved just beyond my flashlight's reach. Stay. Stay. The figure at the top of the frost appeared suddenly, eyes reflecting my light. Impossible black eyes, mouth opening in silence. The handle clicked. It wasn't opening. It was locking from the inside. I yanked the flashlight toward me. My hands were numb. Frost sprayed onto my arms. Cold fingers brushed against my skin, leaving streaks of ice. I ran. Every step, the whispers grew louder. Stay. Stay. Forever. Even as I reached a parking lot, I could see the freezer frost glittering, handprints pressing as if still alive. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Fear and curiosity drew me back the next evening. The back door was unlocked. The smell hit me instantly. Acrid, burnt rubber, old grease. The freezer radiated cold that made the hairs on my neck stand on end. The whispers began immediately, layered, frantic. Stay. Don't leave. It sees you. I approached. The frost thickened. Handprints overlapped. Dozens of tiny figures pressing desperately against the glass. Then I saw Ita pale, distorted face pressed against the door. Eyes impossibly black, unblinking, staring directly at me. It mouthed words I couldn't hear. Suddenly, the handle moved. Slowly. Deliberately. The door rattled violently. frost spraying outward. Please. Let me out. I stumbled backward. Frost-covered hands brushed my arms, leaving streaks of icy chill. The whispers became a chorus, overlapping, rising in pitch. Stay. Come play. Forever. I ran, heart hammering, lungs burning. The shadow pressed closer, pointing at me. You shouldn't have come back. I slammed the door behind me and fled into the night. But I knew it wasn't over. I haven't gone back since. But the memory follows me relentlessly. Sometimes, in the dead of night, I hear it the scraping of metal, whispers from an empty freezer, cold pressing against my skin. The bruises on my arms never fully healed, and when I pass a window or glass door, I swear I see tiny handprints sliding down the surface, pressing inward, waiting. The last time I drove past the abandoned McDonald's, the frost-covered freezer glimmered in the moonlight. I couldn't see inside, but I could feel it watching, waiting. The whispers returned, soft at fears, then urgent. Come back. Don't leave. We're still here. I haven't returned, and I don't plan to. But I know, deep down, if I ever do, it will not let me leave. They've been waiting for me. All along.